Hello, good morning. I am not with my speaker, but then there is a job I want to do, and I feel I should bring it here so that those that are interested in it might be able to see it. So I am not with my speaker, though you can hear me. Small, small. So I'm going to be using these pouches. Let me try to move it backward so that you can see better. So I'm using these patches, and I'll use chest holding to support. I'll use ratio. I'll use wire. I'll use brush. I'll use this. I'll use some stones. I'll use some stones. Okay. I'll use nails. So it's just going to be very easy. Like I said, I am not with speaker. I don't have speaker. But I guess you will hear me a little. But if you cannot hear me, if you watch, you'll be able to get what I'm doing. Just unfortunate I forgot my speaker, but I just want to bring this to you. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to fix this to this. And the reason I'm fixing it is to give it weight. Okay? I have already cut out these ones. So all I need to do is to fix the wire to it so that it will allow me to control it. Okay, so I'm just going to put the wire like this, follow the same movement. You can put in all the three. Can you still see me? All right, thanks.
Huh?
I said thank you. When you go finish the handle then or is there any other thing? So you can just watch me because I'm not with my speaker. You just curve it along the line. I hope it's not too far. If it is, let me zoom. Let me try and zoom. Oh, too much. Now come in, let me lift it a little so that it will help us to see better. I think I need it like this. Please come and support this thing for me so that I can get it like this. Get me something to support this thing so that you can see it like this. It will be better. Looks too far when I was doing it. So just something that can lift up the. Come and give me bring a mold for me. Get me a mold, something that can just support the leg here. Or you can bring that one that is there. Fast now, please. So please just give me some time. I want it close for you to see. That's just it. Under. Okay. Thank you. So we have wire on it. This wire will help us to fix it like this. Glue it on it, okay? And then when we are done, it will help it to be flexible. If you don't have the wire on it, it will not be flexible. So you can put in up to 2 legs or even one will control it, but let me use 2 legs. Okay, you can use ordinary glue to do it, but I use hot glue so that it will be fast. push. Okay, I'm using 4. So you can use this for neatness. I just believe that the liquid glue will give us a good finishing. It's usually difficult to press it out, except you want to remove the iron mount. Okay. Man, I power to the press this thing. All right. So let's sit one on it. Usually you allow air into it. That is make breeze blow. Allow air. So after sitting it, we will now cut everywhere properly again. So the only reason we are sitting it is to make it strong. Look at it, strong now. Very strong. You can't compare it. Look at it. If I wasn't backing it up, this is how it will look. But now that I supported, look at it. You get it? So this is what we have. Check and make sure it's sitting properly. Anywhere that is not sitting properly, glue it again. Then we take off the excess. Just be sure not to cut where you don't need to cut. You know now. With this, you don't need beading. This patches is already beaded, so it's easy. But you need to be able to trim properly. So this is it. So now that we have it as against this, with this, you know that you can do something with it now. It's strong, and because I already have my wire, it's bendable. Okay. Ushe, I can see you. Thank you for joining me. Joanne, thank you for joining me. And is it Davi? Sorry. If I don't, yeah, good morning. I'm doing very great. Thank you very much, Joanne. And please, your name, I can't really pronounce it. Is it Davio Narave? I don't know, but I'm fine. Thank you for joining. So this is what we have. We are going to prepare these remaining ones. Okay, this is what I use, and this is how I cut it out. Place it. If you have what they call that thing, soldering iron, that one we use in trimming. It's better for this. It will trim it properly. Just be careful that it will not touch your bead, because it's the bead that is making us to use this. Okay. This is the wire we use for beadwork too. Okay, very flexible, very soft, easy to bend, easy to work with. So it's not, this is not hard wire. Hard wire will be too strong. You cannot use hard wire for this. You can ask questions if you want to, but I believe that whatever I'm doing now, you are getting it. In case you want to ask what patches is this, I don't know the name of, but this wasn't how the patches came. The fact was that I used this fabric, this patches for a particular work, so I did not need this beaded part as at that time. So I trimmed off the beaded part from the patches. So that's why you are seeing the patches like this. If not, this wasn't how it was. Don't forget, you are supposed to, you put the wire before you sit it down. The only thing I'm doing is to check that it's okay, so that I'm fixing my wire. So just apply your hot glue along the line. Alright, I'm using two. So I just put my wire. I'm doing it accordingly. Though it's hot, you just follow. It's hot. If you can get water close to yourself, it will be better. I just hope this, the call just came in now. Sorry, can you still see me? Can you still hear me? I don't know. I have some kind of can you still hear me? Can you still see me? Hmm? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I do not want to rotate. I hope you are still hearing me. And my screen is not blurry. It's not blurry. Please, I need you to let me know if you can still hear me. Please, I'm not this orientation something. Can you still hear me? Yes, okay, thank you. That's all I needed because I'm having something showing on my screen that is disturbing me. So I don't know if I still. Yeah, this is cold already. How far with the handle? Are you on it? So last one we are going just the 2 lines on the middle to control. It's hot too, so don't think it's not burning me. It's burning me like this. So I'm supposed to use water. So we are done. You can still use, where's my shoemaker gun? You can use shoemaker gun. Where's the new one? Don't worry, I've seen it. Okay, let's use shoemaker gun. You can use it. It will do the work. What temperature is the glue? Very hot. The glue is hot, as in hot. So don't think because I'm touching it like that, it's hot too. So what you need to do is get water close to yourself. You know now. I don't want to do those type what they do, take hand, they touch feet. So if not, it's very hot, my friend. It's hot. So let's apply this. You can use this. But sometimes you have this glue and you will still be running up and down to get glue. I don't know why this glue works. I always come bring the gallon of that glue. Let me show it to my people. The gallon of the shoemaker glue. Carry it for me. This is the shoemaker glue. Yeah, look at it. I always buy, I just buy the full whatever to use, and it works very 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 nice. And it's, in fact, there's something I do with this where I don't know if I should show you, but when my mind said I should show you, I will show you. When I will show you, you will be surprised, because I know that the challenge I was having before I started using this, some people will be having it and thinking, what's the way out? I'll show you when I'm ready. But for now, we're not talking about that product, so let's focus on what we're talking about. Even me, I try to find solution to that problem. I tire, but as a being, I will not dey give up. So, what? When you are working with gum, na stressful. So, oh shit, I've not separated this. I'm gum person. If it gets too cold, it's not going to gum. And I didn't prepare this down. It's getting too cold now. I just hope it is still. When I bought this patches, I bought one. I bought one for 8,000. So it's a big patch. This thing. It's a very big patch. But when I did the job, I did not need this bead. So, and also I don't easily throw things away. Always, as a creator, you always know that you can do something with it. Any part that I feel is not sitting well, like I said, that they're supposed to gum for too long, so it's not going to be too effective. I have to shake. So I have our second one ready. Let's see if the third one will go. This gum is cheaper than any other gum that we are using. This gum that I'm showing is cheaper. So any work it can do. Don't bother yourself going to buy B6000 and all those B8000, E6000. Don't bother yourself. Just use it. It's not going to spoil your work. It's very strong. Strong adhesive. The only thing, just put it when it is right. Like this, I've exposed it for long. That's why I'm still supporting it. If I didn't expose it that long, it will not need all the support I'm putting. I'm making this thing for a bride. She's using it for big court wedding in Sese. She's using it for court wedding. Just making sure that everything is properly seated. I don't want to do any work I am not proud of. So for sure, the one I want to place this one on should be too cold for now. So I'm going to work on it again. And this shape is not even as big as the other one. What's happened? Why your machine is shake like that? Okay, so this is the last one. This is the last one. Alright. So all we need to do. Did you make the thread for me, the white thread, please?
Yes.
Okay. Oh God, my hands are okay. Oh, you say my hands are very, very okay. Oh. What do you mean my hands are okay? My hands are very okay. That's why I say use water. So please, when you are doing your own, use water. For me, I am used to it too. The hotness of the glue. Okay. So we are ready to fix. We're ready to fix. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to remove something on the screen and I cannot remove it. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not making. Okay, so let's continue. We already have the form. It's very strong, and of course we are just going to position it on the band. So I want to wrap the band because it's white. I'm doing. I want to wrap it with white. Go cut the material for the beret. Do 14 by 14. 14 by 14 for the beret. Yes. Let me know how many will come out of this 14 by 14. Just make sure I don't want it to bend. Thank you. So let's wrap. So when you wrap this, just try to add glue for it to sit properly. Okay. I'm trying to remove this orientation something that is showing here, but I can't. I don't know why. Let me just touch something and see if it will look for real. Short filter, blah blah blah. Can't remove it. Let's just do this. So when you wrap and wrap, once in a while, apply glue to it. I'm not a fan of this glue. I'm not a fan. I use it too, but I'm not a fan of it. I know they like anything into this glue. And if I pull off the head, it will get easily cold. So, but I'm not a fan of it. And one thing I noticed recently about this glue is the fact that it's not colorless. I don't know. Sometimes when you use it, it will get brownish on your work. So I try as much as possible to, when I'm using it, I try to be very careful. So we need to make everything white. I'm using this because I do not have that, what do you call it now? That stainless band. So because I don't have it. And that's why I'm using this one now. Okay. You can use hot glue so when you are wrapping. But if you have liquid glue, it's the best. Don't know how manage. I forgot my speaker at home today. Well, I've been so busy since morning. I went somewhere. Everything I'm doing today, I will be live. So anybody that is live can see me. So I'm done. Let me conclude it with this, but I would like to attach rope. Oh shit, please. They've taken light, so it's a little bit dark. my girl is going to switch over. Okay, we're back. So this is what we are using. So for me to be accurate, I normally like to work with my dummy head, so it will help me with proper placement and all of that. So we want to use net. So it will only be proper for me to have my net, all right, before my designs on it, because if I put my designs and later want to put my net, it's going to cause some obstructions that it's not going to come out well. So I'm going to first of all flow my net. Half a yard of net is okay. Which is 18 inches. Okay. So when you are fixing your net, you have to look at how it will appear on the end. You don't just put something and when your clients wear it, it will be, so you have to like get it a little bit lifted, you understand, a little bit above the face. Like you see, when I just pick up now, you are able to get it out of the face thickness and all of that. So to do that, we will use needle and thread. So we are going to use our needle and thread to fix it. Okay. So now if you want this part to drop this part, then you don't need to include it in your needle and thread work. Okay, that is, you want it to drop. But if you don't want it to drop, you start picking from this edge. So I want it to drop, so I'm not going to start from it. So I'll first of all make sure that this part is tight. Okay, it's tight now. I've tied it. Then I'm going to use my needle to just like, maybe you are wrapping it like this. So if you want to shorten your net without having to cut, you just move your wrapping bigger. But what I'm doing here now, I'm just using like 2 holes. I'm not using more than 2. So I want it to drop. Assuming you are doing for a child, and it will not drop up to what we have here. Okay. So this is from where we are going to spread it. I forgot to show you something, but I will still show you. Whenever you are working with net, you know, some of these nets used to be very, very soft. You will use stiffener to touch it. You will use your stiffener to touch it. Okay. So don't place it just at the middle like this. Go a little bit to your side and sew it. You will easily be able to sew it now because this thing is wrapped. There is a fabric on it, okay? But assuming there is no fabric on it, just go under and tie it. That is, tie it around the band. So sometimes when I fix this and I can get a face to wear it. Why is this thing jumping off? Oh God. It jumping off. If I can get somebody's face. All right. Okay. So this is ready. Now, something else you can do is that you can actually take your net to this end like this and glue. But what I wanted to show you, let me show you, is that you can use a stiffener to touch your net. Not very much. Just place on your hand like this and that like this. It will make it strong and able to stand. It will help it. Okay. Once it's dried, usually I prepare it like this, then I will now use. So that once it's dried, it can stay lifted. Alright, so you can have your net dropping and lifting. You place it to this end. It's not dried yet, so it's still falling. When it's dried, it will stand. So you can take it around it like this and glue, okay, to give it control. I will glue it when I'm done, okay. All right, so we are going to place our design. Can place your design. Because remember, this design can be folded, can be lifted, you know, so we can do whatever we want to do with it. So we are going to help this design to stand, and one of the ways we can help is by providing a little base for it to rest. We provide a little base here where it can rest, okay. So this is what we are going to sew and glue on top of this place, and then on top of this we will now be able to arrange our applique and get whatever we want to get done. I'm still considering the part I will be fixing it and how I want it to. Okay. All right. We are still going to get something under that will help us keep it in place. So we are going to glue and then sew at the same time. So I'm thinking I might need extra one. This is going to take a little bit of my time, but I have to sew it so that it will be strong. If you don't sew it, it will not be strong. Sorry. Okay. I've not finished sitting the neck, so I will sit it. Okay. So we have to tack it even to this net. Tack it. Something must hold it perfectly. Okay. We are going to cover everywhere we use in tacking. That's why we have stones. We have embellishment that will do those job for us. But first of all, it needs to stand properly. You want something? Pin? Yes. Look at it now. Which type of pin? This is what I used to use. So we are sewing it on it. Then we'll cover it with beads. Don't worry. I'm still going to hold it down. Remember I said all where we are sewing now does not matter. We are going to cover it. Okay? Stones we cover, we'll do the covering for us. I'm still going to embellish this thing so much that it will be so reflective. This I tell you, sir, I know they sabi use long thread. You know, hear that one. Long thread. Then they waste person time fast. You know, when I do my work, you can just glue this work and forget about it. But I don't do my work like that. So I always like to make my work solid. Should be strong, should be durable. Even if I'm going to glue, I will not glue everywhere. Peace. I tell this should be point below. So they not disturb me with the shaft. I beg. So I'm going to put glue on this one, rest it here, and then tap the end. Thank you. Tosi. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining, Tosi. I can see your comment. Wow, I'm just joining you. I hope you will watch the video again from beginning so that it will help you to get all the process that we followed in acquiring this. So you can see, because this is flexible, you can adjust it. You see that I only put my wire on 2, but you can put wire on all. Look at this one that did not put wire on, giving me space. So you can put wire on all your legs, okay, to make it easier. So I'm going to do my finishing with this. Yesterday while I was shopping for this, I thought of finishing with roses, but at a second thought I said let me finish with this instead of with roses. Okay, so I changed my mind and I decided I was going to use this. So I want to use this, but I'm not going to use this. I'll break it out. Please can I get plier? Huh? Okay. You were using it before, so I've removed it because this thing is not usually strong enough to hold it, so I don't use it. I attach manually. Okay, depending on, this is a love shape, what side you want the love to face. All right, this love is facing up now. If you want it to face down, then let it face down like this. And before we continue with our embellishment, we must first of all attach this one to it, and then we will now continue with our embellishment. So I will use hot glue to first of all place it. After the placement, I will go ahead and sew. So I'm going to allow it to cool down a little. Okay, now we'll work with thread, but if you don't tack it, remember that once there is heat, the probability of your candle wax melting is very high. So you have to like get something that will hold it in place. So if I just tie it in like 2 places, it's okay. All right, it's just to make sure that it's not going to fall. So just try to bring out your needle from shit. This thing is so strong because of the hot glue. But don't just get deceived. It will pull off once there's too much heat. It will pull off. Cannot withstand. Somebody will just carry this thing in the car, forget it in the car there when the sun is very hot. You will be surprised that when your client come back, everything is done if you don't tap it. It's not easy, but you just have to do what is best for our clients. Don't disappoint them. So thick. So difficult to penetrate. Okay. So no matter what, we know that this thing can never fall off. We never. because the candle needs support and we have given it that support, so it cannot fall off like again. So you see why I did not conclude it at first is so that we can know how far our work is pressing it and all of that, and be able, you cannot just conclude without knowing how far your work is sitting on your net and what is doing to your net before you can conclude. So I have not concluded. Concluding the sitting of this net is the last thing I'm going to do. The first thing I did was just to make sure that I fix it under, since I cannot fix it after this work. Okay, so when I'm done, I'll come under and start doing some adjustments, all right, like tack it along the lines of some of these things, you know, use some tacking to lift it up, you know, and then finally I will conclude in a position that it will not disturb my client's face. All right, so let's continue. So you can see I'm done lacing, though I still feel like if I spread the hand, please can I get more of that bead? I feel like if I spread some of this, okay, see. So I still feel like if I have like this one that will rest on her head here, it will look more beautiful, like having something like this that will spread on her head this way, or I can shorten it because this part looks too long. I can have something like this. I have just something like this that will not go too far. All right, so the major focus now is to continue with our embellishment. Okay, so we are going to stone it, and I already bought some of them. Please, I did not see the big one. The big stuff. This size. So this stone is purely silver. I don't know if you will be able to see it because of the. This is purely silver. I will show you the second one so that. This is purely silver. Let me put this side by side with this. So it's not just buying fabric stone. You tell them you don't want the reflective one. Okay? That reflective one shows gold. Look at this, the one that I'm talking about. This one shows gold. It's not all work. It's not all work. You can use this one for. I'm coming. I'll bend my hand so that you will see it. I don't know if the difference will show, but you can see this is purely silver. It's not reflective. But if you see this one, it's reflecting gold. You see it? So the one that I am using is this one. Alright. So for it to sit properly, I decided I was going to work with hot glue. I'm not going to work with this. So I'm just going to take my time to place it. You can place it like randomly if you like. You can create any design. But the reason I'm placing it is that I want it to dominate. I want the reflection. So I'm just doing random placement. Hot glue is what we hold it because already there is a bead. Alright, so it's hot glue that will be able to sit it properly. I'm also going to use some of this. I lost connection. Sorry about that. So sorry. Okay. So this is what I have. This is what I have. And like I said, before I set my net, I will try it on. Okay. Like, this is what I have. So you can see that. Let's take it like this. This, I'm going to put something that will hold it to my head. Okay.
I am on sale is 21,000 now.
Okay, yes. Alright. So this is what we have. This part is free now. This part is okay. But this part is not dropping right. Okay, now two things you can do when it's not dropping right. You can lift and sew, but if you don't want to lift and sew, as it is like this, you can take this trace like this and take off the remaining knits. So look at it. If you want, you can take off the remaining net with this same line, all right, making everything equal on the face, and nothing will happen. It will be okay. Then if you want to adjust it, if you want to adjust it, you want to, for instance, lift this part, then you can come and just pick up some part of your net, like as I'm picking up now. I will tack it around there. All right, pick some, because it does not need to be like this. You cannot carry this thing, this place. Look at this, the end of the net. You cannot carry it like this and say you want to must bomb it here. If you do it like that, show you say as you tie my hand, I say you go tie your hand. So you have to like leave it like this, all right, while you try to just balance, tack around the body, because obviously if you go like this, it will be too tight, so we don't need it to go like that. We just pick and tack it around the body, all right, and you see our lifting, suspend. You can use your glue, this glue now, touch some part of this applique and use to hold it, all right. You can use your net to just touch it and it will stay there. So the major thing is that it should not be resting on your client's eyes, okay? Should not. You should give a little distance from your client's eyes. Look at these lashes now. Should not be disturbing my lashes, should not disturb your client's makeup and all of that. So that's why you cannot just fix net and say, oh, I'm done fixing the net. No, you fix your net, try it on your, since I don't pull my wig now, I carry ordinary net, I have to try it and see when it's sitting like this, how will it look? When it comes like this, how will it look? If my client, where should I tell my client to place it? Okay, so if you don't want to go through all that stress, just trim the remaining part out. And of course, remember that we use stiffener to dab. So because of that stiffener we're using dapping, you see that it's not really just like too soft on its own and falling too flexible. No, look at it. I didn't suspend with anything but standing. You see it. So with that too, it's another trick that can help you to keep it away from your client's eyes, and it will not be resting too much on your client's eyes. And so we already have what we have like this. I'm going to go offline soon because I believe I've given you every information. I've not finished properly because I'm still thinking of the back side. Oh shit. Don't forget, I'm going to have elastic on the ending that will help make it. If I'm not going to put elastic, I'm going to have comb on it that will pierce it into the head. So the part that is falling is not a problem. That's because I'm not done. Okay. So I still want to have some touch on this back side to flow this embellishment to the back. Okay, and I believe it will come out more beautiful with that. And then I feel this part is open. Okay, so this part that is open, I need to create additional embellishment, okay, that I will attach to. You see that the moment I introduce it, the look change. Look at, like this is not looking too okay for me, but the moment I introduce this, you see that the look, it gives another kind of, beautiful look. So I'm going to add wire to this, pad it up, and then I will attach it, alright, to fill it, and then go to the back and attach some things, and then finish up with my stones. I will now add elastic, or I will add comb. The reason I don't use comb most times, if not for this particular one, comb is the best. Please, where is the comb? Please bring comb. Let me show my audience. Alright, so this is comb. Alright, so you add your comb underneath it, under. So like this, you have your comb like this. You will tack it to it. Alright, so that when your client wants to wear, this comb is here, it's just to sit and pass it through into her head, and it will sit rather than elastic. Me, I don't used to like elastic too much, but one reason why it looks like comb, people do no longer carry their natural hair, and sometimes the cap, you cannot find a good space to like want to fit in your comb, but it's comb I'm still going to put on this. Alright, so I'm just explaining all this because I'll go offline to finish it up, alright, because my network, I don't know what happened. It has just been like up and on, alright. So when we use the, when we fix the comb to it, it will help us to sit it properly on our client's head. And of course, I'm still going to add some of the stones to finish up with the embellishment. So do you have any questions? If no, for now, it's bye from my end.
Welcome.
I will just